science to understand is that, Gudawashe Tagwirei, he might have been said to be a successful business personality, of which we don't have the truth about that. Maybe if they say a successful tenderpreneur because of his proximity to the person who is leading Zimbabwe, it would be understood. But politics, it's out of his league. Just imagine he actually made announcements that he would be donating funeral policies to the war veterans. That is an insult in my view. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So one of the announcements that have shocked the people of Zimbabwe, and it got them actually discussing about this, is the announcement to give war veterans donate, in fact, funeral policy. It was only celebrated by, obviously, the Secretary of War Veterans, Douglas Mahia, but a normal person, before accepting this gift, will actually ask Tagwirei, what are you trying to say to us? Donating. Now, people would think that I'm making this up. Let me play a video where he said so. Okay, let's. Contribution to my war veterans. Because my war veterans are drawn up. Let me start. Contribution to my war veterans. Listen to the contribution. Because my war veterans are drawn up by my my war veterans in Harare, they are 3,600 approximately. Saka, Tagwirei was kuti tivagadzirire vose mapolisi, funeral policy anokava 2,500. And this was celebrated by Douglas Mahia. I just imagine myself going to my parent and say, I'm donating a funeral policy. That's a very, very strange donation. Is he implying that war veterans are going to die anytime soon? Who would be killing them? How does he know about that? This is so very strange. And maybe, let me see people who commented after this post. I'm interested to hear exactly what is their take on this donation that was made by Gudawashe Tagwirei. Really, it's the first of its kind. I've never heard such kind of a donation. I just want to listen to what people had to say regarding this very strange donation. Unfortunately, the video, where is the video? I'm trying to look for it. It appears to be gone. Let me try to search for it somewhere. Maybe I may be very lucky. I may be lucky. Let me search for it. Yes, there it is. I just want to, I want to hear what people who comment will have to say, because this is really strange. Someone says, why not medical aid policies first? Someone says, how does one donate a funeral policy? Medical aid, yeah, that's what someone is saying. Imagine kupiwa policy yekufa, iwewe uchifanira kuwana mari yekuti urarame nayo. So initially this means their death is more valuable than their lives. This is a very important question. Someone says, what's the meaning of this guy? War veterans needs access to healthcare. Why can't he offer them medical cover? What do they benefit from a funeral plan? we need to respect our war veterans. This is the word I was looking for. This is the highest disrespect of the war veterans. No sane person should actually clap for you. Maybe if you go with a funeral, donating a funeral policy to your parents, they would think that maybe you want to do something. You want to kill them and actually make rituals out of them. It's a very, very strange donations. War veterans do not need funeral policies. What they need to be respected as people who fought the war during the liberation struggle. Number one, keeping their history. And number two, making sure that they are well paid, not giving them donations. The state should reward them for the actual work they did. They should not be actually a charity case for a tenderpreneur like Gudawashe Tagwirei. And by the way, these people wants to reduce all Zimbabweans to be beggars. Where is this nation going really? And that's the question that troubles my mind. And people are celebrating this mediocre. I would not love a scenario whereby I just open my mouth and someone just pushes food in. I should be in a position to work for my food. What the government has to do is to create a conducive environment so that I can work for my own food rather than everything. They are donating boreholes to war veterans, they are donating houses, they are doing substandard houses to war veterans, they are actually everything, giving them revolving funds. And if you subdivide the number of war veterans to share 200,000 US dollars, what is that? This is merely insulting the war veterans, and I'm sure they are not pleased about this. They may actually respond to this level of disrespect that they are presented with by the Zwikanandas. They don't deserve definitely this in all. No one actually even deserves this even to be donated. This thing of these Zwikanandas who are given tenders, going around making donations, insignificant donations to the people. I think this is very, very unfair. What we need a government that will create an economy whereby everyone will be in a position to actually work for his money and gets to survive without having to twerk like my well. We don't need that, and the people, I can attest to you, they don't need this. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I do most probably one of the last videos.